everything that you think you're doing right and the lies you tell to yourself. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on, y'all? All right, let's just hop right into this thing. So tonight we are talking about the lies you tell on your fitness journey. And I love this topic. I've been a trainer now for 15 plus years. It's been 15 years. And if you guys have followed me for a while, you've seen my transformation. You've seen me get big, small, small, big, and everything between. The last big thing I did was did a bodybuilding competition. Got first place, second place. I got first place, second place twice, and then fourth place, right? So, and the reason I can talk about this so well is because if you guys know, I am a former overweight guy. I'm a former fat guy. I always got to be careful what I say on TikTok because they be ready to ban a brother like it ain't nothing. What's up, Adriana? What's going on, Tiff? Let me know how you feeling tonight. How you doing? And again, we're talking about the lies we tell on our fitness journey, right? And I've done it, and sometimes I still do it, But when I coach and train my clients, I try to tell them, man, look, there's almost nothing you can tell me. There's nothing that you can tell me as far as like when you telling me you're on your meal plan, when you're telling me that you're working out on a regular basis, when you're telling me that you're tracking your food, telling me you're taking your pictures, I know for a fact you lying. And my biggest thing is this: you're not just lying to me. Like when you pay me and you're hiring me to help you lose weight, I'm like, makes no sense to lie to yourself. What's up, Lottie? How you feeling? How you doing? Tonight, we're just talking about the lies we tell on our fitness journey and sometimes in life, too. We belong to ourselves in life. I always like to get down to the root of every issue. You know what I'm saying? That's good. So, like, when you training and you coaching with me, and you'll know this within the first few conversations, I don't lie. I don't beat around the bush. When it come down to, look, you're paying me to help you lose weight, right? Like you're paying me to help you get your mind and body right. And the first thing I like to do is like, hey, stop lying to yourself. Don't lie to yourself at all. What's going on, Lisa? How you feeling? Don't lie to yourself at all. Be honest with yourself. And I have to be careful when I talk on TikTok because they'd like to ban me for certain things. But one of the first things I did when I decided to lose weight and get in shape and fix my mind, fix my body, was be brutally honest with myself. I should have told myself, bro, you fat. Like, dude, you're fat, you're overweight, you don't like your body. Just be honest and just say it. Get it out the way. You know what I mean? The sooner you get it out the way, the better. The sooner you could just say, look, I am lying to myself. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Hey, Nunya. The first thing is being okay with just being honest with yourself. Be like, you know what? I know I ain't sticking to a meal plan. I know I ain't eating right. I know I'm not working out regularly. I know I'm very inconsistent with my habits. I know these things, right? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Hey, beauty. If you know these things, like you already at a head start. Like, let's get the head start. Let's just be honest. Call a spade a spade. Say it is what it is. It's like, yo, man, I suck at this fitness thing. I suck at getting my mind right. I suck at getting my body right. Right. And be honest with this too, like most people get into it and they start and stop. And I'm gonna tell you why they stop. Most times people stop is because they've let themselves down so many times that they're afraid to continue letting themselves down. And they feel like they're just gonna stop anyway. So they kind of start, stop, or they don't even get going. It's like, do realize, okay, that if you've been holding on to 20 pounds and you've been trying to lose the same 20 pounds for 10 plus years, and you have not been consistent with anything, there's no way in the world it's going to happen in 2 months. Like I take that back. It can happen. So I tell you the first time when I lost a whole bunch of weight. What's up, JJ? What's up, April? So the first time I lost 100 pounds, it was like within 6 weeks. Believe it or not, I lost 100 pounds in 6 weeks. And when I tell you, it was the most stressful situation, right? Not only was it stressful, I ended up being unhealthy. I ended up developing hypothyroid because I lost weight way too fast. But let me tell you exactly what I did. I did nothing but cardio, and I ate nothing but fish and vegetables. And I was eating like 2 meals a day. And at the time, I was 360 pounds. So let me tell you something. That is not the right way to do this thing, man. Do not starve yourself. Do not just do cardio all day, every day. Plus, at this point, if you're over the age of 40, like, you need to be lifting weights. You need to be lifting weights, doing some strength training, right? So my thing is, like, if you continue to lie to yourself, you're never going to get any type of results. That goes the same thing with money. That goes the same thing with your body. Same thing with relationships. It's gonna make a switch, a real quick, slight turn, because in relationships, if you're lying to your partner, if you're in a relationship and you decide, oh my God, I want to lose weight all of a sudden, and your partner, what's up, Bosma, and your partner see that you're very inconsistent, right? They see that you're inconsistent with your meal plan. They see you're inconsistent with working out. And they ain't gonna believe nothing you say. If you start telling them, I'm about to lose weight, I'm about to get in shape, you really think that they're gonna believe you? No, you lying to yourself, you lying to your spouse, and nobody believes you, right? And then that's when it's a daisy chain effect of you quitting continues to happen. So my thing is this: let's just stop lying up to. Thank you, Bosma. Hope all is well. Matter of fact, Bosma is one of the dopest trainers here in Houston. She has a spot out in, where's that? In Cyprus. You guys looking for some hit training? Yeah, make sure I go follow her right quick. But my biggest thing is this, yo. Like, I had to stop lying to myself, right? And even most recently, when I done the competition, right? This last year, I thought that I can go through becoming a bodybuilder without any type of assistance, with any type of testosterone replacement, right? So that's why I started learning about hormones. I spent 2 years. 2 years. What's up, Tina Marie? I spent 2 years studying hormones, trying to figure out what's up with my testosterone, what's up with my estrogen, what's up with my HGH, and then I realized, man, I'm 43 years old. And you really think you're about to lose a whole bunch of weight and get big muscles in a short amount of time without going through some hormonal replacement therapy? It just don't happen. You know what I mean? And that's a lie that most people, when they, especially you get a little bit older, you really think you're going to lose a whole bunch of weight without any type of assistance, and you can't stick to a meal plan. You can't stick to a workout. You starting to stop over and over and over. You have been lying to yourself all this time. And that's where the frustration kicks in at. So you frustrated because you realize that, for lack of better terms, you're a quitter. You keep quitting. So now you don't want to do it at all, and then the disappointment kicks in when you see somebody else. I'll just use myself as an example, who has transformed my body several times now. I understand mindset. I understand nutrition. I understand hormones. I understand exercise. I understand exercise science. I understand stress levels, right? And here's the thing: if you don't at least have a plan, which I keep telling people, I said, look, man, if all you're doing is cardio and walking, you don't have a plan, you're not going to lose weight. It's going to be great conditioning. You're going to feel good. Like, oh, I'm doing this, something, something. But for a fact, you finna go buy Chipotle right after you get off work. For a fact, you're going to stop by Chick-fil-A. For a fact, you're going to buy McDonald's. You are lying to yourself. And that's where the frustration comes in at. That's where the disappointment comes in at. You know what I mean? So my thing is, reprogram your mindset. Reprogram your mindset to be like, let me just do as much as I can, and be okay with the little progress. Like, be okay with the very little progress, and you do the same thing over and over and over. Thank you very much for the gift, Adrian. Appreciate you very, very much. Do the same thing over and over and over. Here's the biggest thing I want you to take away from this: like, quit looking at losing weight and getting fit like it's a daunting task. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like it's something that you just have to do every single day. It's a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? No, Basma, you can't eat Chipotle just in moderation. We talking about the people who eat Chipotle all the time, and then it's still expecting for them to lose weight. Now that's a whole nother conversation because I can tell you how to still eat Chipotle and still lose weight. Matter of fact, let's just do that. Let's just talk about that, right? Matter of fact, let's just do this real quick. If you understand how calories work, right? If you understand how calories work, and we all know this, being at a caloric deficit, right, is the only way to make sure you lose weight, right? Now, here's the thing. If you are not in a caloric deficit, or you even know what your caloric deficit is, and you think just going to Chipotle just because you eat rice and beans and a little bit of guac and a little bit of chicken that you're going to lose weight. No, you need to look at the calories on that joker. One of those meals by itself is probably about 12, almost 1,200 calories for one. And the average person caloric intake for the day, average person, is right around 2,000, right? Now, you mean to tell me you think you just going to eat Chipotle for the whole day one time and be in a caloric deficit? No, it's not going to happen. Tell you exactly what's going to happen. You go wake up in the morning. You probably go get you a donut first thing in the morning. Get your donut, get your coffee. Then you'll go, you'll go to Chipotle. You'll get your meal that's 1,200 plus calories, right? Then you probably go snack throughout the day. You get you some nuts, get you a little Snicker bar or whatever. That's 300 200 to 300 more calories, right? So you're already at 1,500 calories, right? Then you'll go home and you go find something to eat. Hopefully you cook your food, but whatever you're going to eat, that meal 9 times out of 10 is probably going to be 700 plus calories, right? So already you got 2,500 calories and your caloric deficit is 1,500, right? So now if you were disciplined enough to be like, I'm only going to eat my breakfast and lunch and make this Chipotle meal last for the entire day, and I'll be at a caloric deficit for the entire day, then yes, it works. But how many people actually do that, right? We're talking about Chipotle, we're talking about anywhere you decide to go out to eat, not including the drink that you're going to drink, the little snacks that you're going to have on the way. Hey, what's going on, Precious? We just got to talking about you. But you know what I'm saying? The average person never sticks to their caloric intake. They don't even know their maintenance calories. So this is where I come in at. I look at your lifestyle. I see what time you wake up, what time you go to sleep, your height, your weight, your age, you know what I'm saying, your medical condition. And like based on all these different things, this is how many calories you should be eating per day. Now, here's what this is why I say people be lying to themselves. And I said this earlier, I said this in another post. When people are like, well, I kind of eat right and I kind of eat healthy. I was like, well, you're kind of going to get whatever results you want, right? You kind of eating right. It's like, hey, what's going on, Amina? Thank you from all the way from Atlanta. What's going on? What's the weather like in Atlanta? It's getting cold out here in Houston, man. I think the temperature's supposed to be like 37 in the morning. This is another reason people be sick up and down. The weather's hot, cold, cold, hot, 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 cold. But you know, so when I say I keep telling people like you're lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? One of the ones I totally agree with you. You know, I mean, it's just the truth. And like I said, I love what I do as a life coach, as a nutritionist, as a personal trainer, because I'm like, let's just tell the truth. You don't know what you're eating. You know what I'm saying? You're not following any type of plan and you think that you're kind of eating healthy. Right. Now, here's the thing. I always applaud people. I applaud you when you start making small changes. Right. And I'm not a complete asshole. I'm just a little bit. But I'm intentional with mine, right? It's like I'm just a little. I could be an asshole sometimes because I'm very sarcastic, and I tell people, I say, look, if you can't deal with my sarcasm, more likely we can't work together, right? As a coach, I'm probably gonna be very sarcastic when you mess up. But my thing is this: if you're okay with your kind of results, you know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Christine from San Diego? Thank you very much. You know, my biggest thing is this: like, don't lie to yourself and be like, I kind of eat healthy and I kind of eat right and I'm kind of doing I'm kind of working out on a regular basis, and you know for a fact you are not working out at least 4 days out of the week, and you don't even know how many calories you're supposed to be eating. And then you get upset when you don't get the results that you think you're supposed to have. Now, here's a slight switch, right? Most people's frustration and depression, let's just say that, okay? Back to my bad habits. What's your bad habits? Amina, what is your bad habits? Tell me, let's share with the world what your bad habits are. Uh Here's the thing. Most people's frustration and depression comes from their expectation of what they think life is really supposed to be like. I'm gonna say that one more time. I'm gonna say it slow. Most people's frustration and depression comes from the expectations of what they think life is supposed to be like. But that's not the reality. And that's the problem. You're not facing the reality, right? So if you're thinking that if you kind of eat healthy and you kind of work out, you should get amazing results, then you're kind of living in a delusional reality, right? You kind of living in this mystical world of these things are supposed to happen. Like, no, that's not the truth. That's not the reality. If you had the metabolism to eat anything and everything and still lose weight, then that would be your reality. But your reality is you cannot eat everything and work out a couple of times and still get the body you want. That's not real. Snacking and not eating healthy. I lost 80 pounds with the sleeve a year post op. Congratulations on that. So you lost the 80 pounds, right? And here's one thing I always say: sometimes we can snack our way into an entire meal. I mean, it's just little snacks here and there. Matter of fact, I literally had a coaching session earlier today with Mr. Rick, and we were talking about this. And I sit back and I let people, I like to use a phrase. I gotta rephrase this. Tell on themselves, right? Don't tell on yourself. So when you coaching with me and you training with me, and we doing a nutrition plan, let's say Amina, if you was my client, I would be like, all right, tell me what you ate today. Okay. This is after you already got a meal plan. Let's backtrack this a little bit. Let's say Amina, you're my client. I got to put you on the meal plan, right? We checking in every single week. I know what time you wake up, what time you go to sleep, what time you're supposed to be eating, what your stressors are, how many calories you're supposed to be. I put the entire plan together, right? And then I ask you on Tuesday, on one of our meeting days, it's like, hey, Amina, what did you eat today? And you'd be like, well, I kind of ate, I went to McDonald's on the way to work, and then I grabbed this, and then at lunch, at school, at work, they had this at the cafe, so I grabbed that, right? Okay, I'm gonna give you the secret, and I tell people this all the time. Once you've been training with me about a month, or coaching me for about a month, if I ask you, what did you eat today? I would hope that you would tell me I ate according to the meal plan. That's the answer. That is the answer. It is, if you don't follow the plan, it's like, no, you're not going to get the results. Sometimes we over snack because we don't eat enough nutritious food that satisfy your body's need. 100%, 100%, Basma. Like, you're 100% correct. So what is your suggestion? Matter of fact, you're a nutritionist as well. What is your suggestion for somebody who likes to snack? You could throw us some like good snacks out there. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on keto? Nikki, I'll be honest with you. And I have this theory and I have this thing. Hear me carefully. Hear me. Don't leave. Listen to me carefully when I say this, right? I firmly believe that every system works if you work it and if it works for you. All right. I'm going to say that one more time. I firmly believe that every system works and it works if it works for you, right? And if you work it. So there's nothing wrong with keto. There's nothing wrong with being a vegan. There's nothing wrong with being a vegetarian. There's nothing wrong with pescatarian. There's nothing wrong with what's the other one lately? Organ meat. There's nothing wrong with being a carnivore. There's nothing wrong with these particular diets. The problem is if it doesn't work for you, you probably should not be trying to work that particular system. And you have to actually work the system. Now, I know some people, I've done it all. I've done keto, pescatarian, vegan, vegetarian, organ, juice. I've done them all, right? I did keto one time. I lost weight doing it, but then I stopped. Sincerely, Devon, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name. Didn't pronounce your name right. Why'd you stop? Did you not get results from it? Let me know why'd you stop? So the biggest thing about keto is this. That joker works. It actually works if you actually stick to the system and you go fully over into ketosis, right? If you go fully into ketosis, meaning you take the little strip, you pee on it, and you make sure that it turns purple, right? That's when you're in full ketosis. I like keto, but I know I still had to count calories, so I think I was. Oh, yeah. No, you still need to have a certain particular amount of calories. That's the thing about it. If you just like, oh, I'm doing keto, so I'm eating all meats, all fats, no carbs, but I'm eating 3,000 calories of meats. That's not your caloric intake. You know what I'm saying? Your caloric, matter of fact, if you wanted to have, I can give you an idea what your caloric intake should be. Text your height and weight in the chat, and I'll make sure I give you a good estimate of what's supposed to be like. I took a break and went back to eating wrong. Okay, sincerely, just get back to it then. If it works, keep doing it, but if it doesn't work, stop it. And here's another big thing: if it's not sustainable, if you can't sustain doing it, don't do it. I don't make, here's the thing with me. When you train and coach with me, I do not make training and coaching complicated. I'm not one of those people who bash in different diets, like, oh, don't do this because this don't work. And you got to do it. Man, it doesn't work for you. That's the biggest thing. The 20% is eating the snack that you would like when you eat enough whole food. About 100%. Yep. So that 20%, that could be your nuts, your yogurt, your fruit. Those snacks help when you're satiated, or you feel hungry and you need to feel satiated. You know what I'm saying? Eat those particular things. So I was saying, like, I'm not against no doggone diet. You know what I mean? I missed the 80-20 rule. Okay, yes. The 80-20 rule is 100%. Bosma, go ahead and text what the 80-20 rule is, just in case people don't know what it is, while I continue talking about this. But I'm not against any diet. I'm not against any of it. I'm only against it. Here's the thing. Hear me clearly again. I'm only against that particular diet if it's not working for you and you can't work it. Okay. If you're going to be full on keto, right, but you're not 100% keto. Hey, Angel, what's going on? Hope all is well. Sorry, I forgot to text you. I think I did tell you I was coming on today. So no, you're late. What's going on? How you doing? Matter of fact, we talked about this as well too. We talked about keto. We talked about all these different diets and things that work, right? 80-20 rule that gets 80% of food and then 20% of food. 100%, yes, your body craves it. So the thing is if you're not 100% working that system, it's not going to work. So you can't half-ass a diet such as keto, which is the extreme way of dieting, which means no carbs, high fats, medium proteins, right? If you're not 100% on there, it's not going to work. Okay. Same thing. Also, Angel is my moderator, so appreciate you so much. She's hopping on, she's late, but that's still my homie. She's doing her thing. She's also one of the best personal assistants ever. So if you guys need personal assistant, you need somebody to do your admin type work or research information for you, make sure you follow her as well. So 2 people on here, I want you guys to go follow right quick, which is Bosma. She's a trainer out here in Houston. Very knowledgeable. Her classes are super high energy. So if you need some high energy classes to go to, definitely follow her. And her content is pretty funny as well too, right? Hey, what's up, Tanny? I hope all is well. And also Tanny, we go follow her as well too. Her content is really, really good. She's more into the holistic stuff, and it's just good content, man. So make sure you follow those 3 people on here. But again, I'm not against. I'm all the way in Houston. I say all the way in Houston, like it's Houston far. Yeah, I'm in Houston, and I do travel all over Houston. I'm moving away from traveling. Right now, I'm a mobile personal trainer. I'm moving away from that. I'm doing more virtual coaching and virtual training and writing meal plans and writing workout plans. Give me 1 second and plug my phone in. But again, like I said, I'm not H-Town. That's what's up. What part of Houston are you in? What's up, Sushi? Hope all is well. Long time no see. I'll be want to hop on your live sometime. You'll be busy. So today we're talking about the lies you tell to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Different lies. At least the lies you tell to yourself in life, and also the lies you tell to yourself in the fitness when you're trying to get fit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer of just not lying, period. I just hate lying. Actually, most of my anxiety used to come from lying all the time, which is why I just tell the truth, and it's easier to just tell the truth in every situation. What's up, Chi-Town? It's easy to just tell the truth in every situation, especially when it comes down to you getting better. Look, don't lie to yourself. And first of all, lying only makes you more stressed out because you got to remember the lie, keep up with the lie. And then after a while, you be in denial because you believe your own lies, right? So I was talking about diets earlier. I was like, look, all the diets work. Appreciate you for the gift. Thank you so much. All the diets work if you work it. If you're not in full keto, it's not going to work. If you're not fully pescatarian and following your caloric intake, it's not going to work, right? If you're not doing fasting, water fasting, it's not going to work. Whatever system you want to do, you have to do it 100%. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. Period. Let's keep that plain and simple. So when people ask me all these questions, I don't mind answering them because they're like, "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" I could tell you just about. I'll try all of them. And name one diet that I haven't tried, I would be highly surprised. Again, I've tried them all, and I've gotten results from them all. So the I'll be honest with you, all the diet that works the best is the one that works for you and the one that you're actually working. Right now, I'm not dieting. I'm actually at a surplus because I'm bulking up just a little bit and putting some more weight on. So my maintenance calories are higher right now on purpose. So that's the difference. I can explain maintenance calories um, and being in a caloric deficit and then surplus, right? So right now I'm in a surplus because I want to get bigger on purpose. So my maintenance calories is typically right around 2,800, right? But right now I'm eating close to 3,200 calories. Makes sense. Do you or your colleagues offer group training? Absolutely. I'm in Northwest Houston. Hey, Nikki. So I'll be honest with you. Uh, I personally only do online group coaching and group training, right? Yeah, man, my bench press was crazy. But I will only do group training if it is 5 or 6 people who are dead serious. Okay. I mean, you got to be dead serious, and we go meet at my gym, Iron City, or somewhere on the northwest side of Houston, somewhere close by. Or, I'll come to you, you come to me. If it's 5 dedicated people who are serious about doing group training, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Most of my legit VIP clients right now, I go to their homes, they have gym set up, and or I'll do a lot of virtual training. Just hop online, set your phone up. I'll take you through a workout, write you a meal plan, have everything set up for you, right? L Boogie, that's what's good. Hey man, look, I was killing it. I ain't gonna lie, I was killing it today. I was on fire. But my bench press was ridiculous. So do you hold on, wait. So to answer your question, Tyler, no, I'm not dieting right now. I'm at a surplus on purpose. Um, on purpose, like I said, I'm trying to put on some more weight and get bigger muscles, and then I'm gonna cut back down probably in February. Well, I'll take it back. I'm probably go through all of December, and then early January, I'm gonna start cutting back. So I'm gonna go back to my slight caloric deficit. So my maintenance calories is right around 26, 2,700, sometimes 28, depending on my body look. And so right now I'm at 3,200. So I'm eating more than normal, which is why I'm getting bigger on purpose. It's not an accident. I'm not like just getting big, you know what I'm saying? And then so right now, Jay Boogie, that's the thing about getting into bodybuilding. My goal is my look right now. So I got super lean. I cut a lot of fat off. You can look at my videos. I did a bodybuilding show back in October. So I got down to like 220, and I was super lean. Abs are showing, all that good stuff. But I still didn't like that. So this is my second time doing a huge transformation, right? So the first time I got down to like 200 pounds, but I was really what we call skinny fat, right? And I didn't like the way I looked. So I bulked up again. And I got to about 290, and I cut back down again. And I did the show at 224, 225, right? I kind of like the way I look. So I'm doing it again this time, right? But now my muscles look bigger and better. So I'm kind of happy where I'm 250 right now, right? So I'm probably gonna go bulk up to maybe 260 and then cut back down again and see what I look like, So just a short backstory. Like I said, when I was 400 pounds, I lost all that weight, right? And I had a lot of excess skin. So I tell this to people, especially if you've been overweight for a very long time and you're over 100 pounds or over 50 pounds and you've been holding on to body fat for a long time, when you lose weight, you're going to have some excess skin. It's just going to be there. Accept it. It just is what it is. Now, there are ways to manipulate the skin and manipulate the organs, right? Because the skin is an organ. There's ways to do it. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, I went from 400 pounds down to 200 pounds, back up to 350 pounds, back down to 220, back up to 320. And then I went down to 280 and I got really serious with my fitness. So I've done it all. I'm trying to get lean, bro. But I don't know how much I gotta eat. Grief Ed, text me, put in the comments right here what's your current height and weight. I'll give you a suggestion. What's your current height or weight? And I can give you a really good suggestion. And I can tell you how many calories you're supposed to be eating. Yeah, thank you very much, Jay Boogie. It's been a thing, man. So this time I finally got to a point where I love the way I look. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 43 and I finally hit it. What was your turning point to start taking fitness seriously? Oh, good question, Bosma. Honestly, I got to a point where kind of going down a dark road right now, but I was highly depressed. I wanted to end my life, but I just decided that I was going to do everything possible to create the best life possible, making more money, get my body right, make my relationship with my kids right, make a relationship with my wife right, all this stuff. I said, I just decided every area of my life, I was just going to be the best version of myself. And I started with my body. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like okay, hear me clearly and don't take this personally. But your body is a direct reflection of how you feel about yourself. Okay. Your body is a direct reflection of how you feel about yourself. Right? Take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Precious. That's my homie. Also follow Precious. Y'all want some interesting content? Follow Precious, man. She not only is she super smart, but multi-talented. Man, her videos just be amazing because it's from mechanics to psychology to farming to anything. I've been knowing her for a good while now, so it's good people. But your body is a direct reflection of how you feel about yourself. And for me, especially as a man, I was like, man, screw that. I'm not trying to walk around with a dad bod. I'm sorry. I can't accept it. You know what I mean? I'm 43 and I seen the deterioration of men and people as they get older, right? Once you cross over that 40 threshold and you're not trying to fix yourself, you're not trying to fix your mind, not trying to fix your body, man, hit 50 and try to fix it. I coach people now and I train people now who are in their 50s and they have the hardest time adjusting mentally to fixing their life, right? Because you're going 50 years doing the same thing over and over and over, or your body changed when you're using your 30s, 40s, and now you're trying to fix it in your 50s, 60s. It's hard. This is why I tell people, I say, you need to hire me for a whole year. Okay. I got couples and people I've been training now from 8 years. I've been working with me for 8 years. And I got people that recently it's been 2 years. And I say, you need to give me at least a year work with me. If you're really trying to change your mind and body, give me a year. Give me a solid year and I'll fix you. I'll help you because there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. It's going to be life. Oh, the kids happened. Oh, my job. Oh, my work. Oh, I fell off this month because I was eating. I had a bunch of, parties to go to and I couldn't keep up with my diet. All these things in life just happen. So my job, my responsibility is to reel you back in and be like, hey, stay focused. Come on. We have a goal. We have a plan. Stay focused. You know what I mean? So for me, it was, I'm about to, I don't know if I can say this word on TikTok before they ban me. I'm about to do great in everything in life. Because I can't talk freely on TikTok. They be trying to ban people for no reason. But anyway, that was my thing. That was my turning point, which is like, no, I'm going to start with my body. Because when you start looking good, you freaking feel good. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, you can say, oh, I'm happy with my body, happy with my life. Congratulations, I know it. And I can say that you're probably lying because I was a former fat guy. And I know I wasn't happy with my body. Okay, I did not like the way I looked. You know what I'm saying? Bosma said, I talked to Ricky, one phone call. And on the one phone call, and it changed. Oh, thank you so much, Bosma. Yes, so not only is she one of the dopest coaches and trainers in the world, we've had multiple conversations, and she's moving forward in her life as well too. What's going on, Jody? Music Box Band. That's another group you want to follow. But so I started with my body, and I was like just determined. I said, man, I know. Let me tell y'all something. I promise you. And you have to go back to my old videos and see. I literally said that I'm not going to stop until I see what I want to see in the mirror, right? And one of my old videos I made, I used the AI and I created a version of myself. And I promise you, to this day, I look like the AI version that I created. dude, bald headed, muscular, built, and I was like, shit, I look just like my goddamn AI. I did that thing. So for me, that's just a confidence booster. It's like you can't tell me nothing because I did it. I went through pure hell to fix my mind and body, and I could tell you the whole story later on, right? But being able to say that I went through the most torturous body transformation ever, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you said your messages won't send. I don't know why it won't send on what on TikTok or on direct messages. If you probably because I don't follow you back, it's probably like blocking you from sending it. But if you can't if you can't send a message on here, send it on Instagram then, and I'll probably get it through there. Angel, do me a favor and message griefed and see exactly what it is you're talking about. So yeah, I don't know why you can't send it, but okay. Oh, I got you. So you said you're 115 and 5'7". I'm not sick though. I have some muscle. People think I'm 130 or 140. So are you trying to gain weight? Or are you just trying to figure out what your maintenance calories are? Let me know exactly what it is you're trying to accomplish. Because if you're 5'7" and 117, um, you want to get lean. Gotcha. So again, this is just a suggestion, right? Just a suggestion. At your height and weight, you need to be eating at least 2,400 calories. Okay. At least 2,400 calories. And you got to break that down with like your carbs needs to be higher. So 2,400 calories, you need to be, I'll put it this way. You need to eat the amount of carbs for the weight that you want to be. All right. So basically, you want to be 240 pounds, you need to eat 240 grams of carbs. Same thing with protein. Fats, you need to get your fats close to like 70 grams, something like that. You know what I mean? So that's the simplest way to do it. What's going on, life? How you feeling? That's the simplest way to look at your calories, and that could be easily broken down with your rice and your chicken, basic stuff, not Chipotle, not McDonald's, none of the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, at your height and weight, you probably could afford to eat some Chipotle, some crazy stuff periodically, but you try to keep it as clean and as lean as possible. And don't do any cardio. You need to do cardio once a week, literally once a week. But every day you need to be lifting weights at least 5-6 days out the week. So, but if you want further information, direct message me, and then we can really dig deep into like exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So, life was good enough. We talking about the lies people tell when they're trying to work, when they say they want to get in shape and lose weight and fix their mind and fix their body. So transition just a little bit. That's the same thing with money. You know, when people be like, I don't have the money, I'm like, I'll bet you. And I tell people all the time, I'm not a financial advisor. That is not my thing. I am a coach for your mindset and transformation, right? But I tell you this for a fact, I need that. Yeah. Oh no, you can take it actually. That's fine. Yeah. No, that's fine. But I tell people all the time, if I was to take a look at your finances, and nowadays it's so easy to go to your bank, right? Look at the dashboard, and it breaks everything down for you. Tell you where you spending your money at. It tell you where your money is going. So when people be like, I don't have money for coaching, I'm like, I guarantee you can find $150 somewhere. Just give me one day to look at your finances. I bet you find $150. And that just pays for your one-time coaching session. At least do that part and get that part out the way. And then you figure out how to do the rest, right? So don't be afraid to get the process started and at least sit down and have a coaching session with me, and I can put something together for you. But you got $150. I don't care what nobody say. The average person spends $20 a day eating out. Okay. Average. That's very, very average. $20 a day. Okay, at least 5-6 days out the week. Do the math. Okay, you got $150. So the last lie that people tell is that they're going to start tomorrow or the next day, or they're going to start Monday. That's the last lie that people always say. I'm gonna start Monday. And it's like, no, you're not. Let's just be honest. If you were, I have this theory and I have this philosophy. This is my own personal thing. If a person is not already doing the thing that they say they're going to do, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to do it. What's going on, Courtney? Do you calculate BMI only, or do you do? I do. It depends on the person's particular goal, and I like to do. I like body fat percentage more than anything else. Give me your body fat percentage. Okay, BMI is everything all together, so I can see, water and bone and all that good stuff. But your body fat tells me a lot more than anything else, whether it's subcutaneous or visceral fat. I'll be able to pinpoint, okay, cool, you got a lot more visceral fat than subcutaneous fat, which means 9 times out of 10, you're maybe slightly insulin resistant. You know what I'm saying? So the overall, I was like, no, let's just see what your body fat percentage is. So if I focus on your body fat percentage, and obviously for men, it just the range so you know. For men, if your body fat percentage is over 25%, you're considered obese, right? Actually, take it back. Over 30, 25 to 30, considered obese, right? So for women, anything over 25, you're considered to be obese. Now, this is very subjective. I always say that doggone scale is based on some old time stuff, right? Just look at your body, take pictures, look at your body. And if you are holding on to fat around your waistline, underneath your arms, a little bit of back fat, that's what you want to look at and be like, okay, good. I have a decent amount of body fat in areas that lets me know that I have a hormonal issue. Okay, hormone, insulin resistant, same thing. So let's just focus on getting that body fat percentage down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to focus on. So people are like, oh, check the scale, check the scale. Cool, you can check the scale. That is a good range, but your body fat will tell you everything. Because like if you can look at some older pictures of me when I was, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Make sure y'all follow me, and I'm gonna post this tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of me at 250 pounds now versus when I was 250 pounds, let's say 3 years ago. Completely different. My body fat percentage right now is right around 15%. You know, probably a little bit higher because I've been bulking up like crazy. But I try not to get close to that 20. You know, 20 is when you stop seeing muscles. You know what I'm saying? 20 is when, you know, you really just kind of look fluffy and fat. Okay. So put it this way, for men and women, if you are in the teens, you should always see muscle. You're going to see muscle. Meaning if you're at 18, 19%, you're going to see some muscles. As soon as you cross over 20 and 30 and you're in the 40s, that's when you have a lot of body fat. Okay. That's for men and women. So the people who you see are super, super lean and you see the abs all the time, 9 times out of 10, they're probably close to 10% body fat. Same for women, it's probably close to 15%. Okay. So do your body fat analysis. You can go to, I think LA Fitness. You can go to LA Fitness or any of the big fancy gyms and ask them, can you do a DEXA scan or a body scanner and get the printout? Go in there and ask them, hey, can I do a body scan? And most times they let you do it. Obviously, they're trying to sell you on the gym membership or sell you on personal training, but get that printout. It'll show you like this is how much body fat you have. This is where you're holding it at, and this is how you get rid of it. What's going on, water pump? But yeah, the last thing is this. Is stop telling yourself you're going to start Monday. Stop telling yourself you're going to start tomorrow. You are lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. I can say it one more time. If a person is not already doing the thing that they say they're going to do, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to do it. It's going to almost take a miracle for them to do the thing that they say they're going to do if you're not already doing it. Matter of fact, don't even say nothing. If you say you're going to start tomorrow, don't say nothing. Just wake up and start. I promise you, just wake up and start whether you feel it or not. Because trust me, trust your boy. Trust me when I tell you, there's going to be plenty of days when you don't feel like doing it. And then you just get up and do it anyway. Trust me, that's how you develop the habit. That's how you program. My company's called Reprogram for a reason. It's like you reprogram your mind and body so you can live the life that you want. And the only way to reprogram your mind and body is to do the things that you don't really want to do. You know what I mean? That's the best. Tell you some good advice. The best advice I have you right now is just it. No matter how you feel, no matter who says what, if you're going to do something, just do it anyway. And then you're going to create the habit of doing things that you don't really want to do. It works. I promise you it works. What's going on, Tad? It works so well. I do it. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give y'all my inner secret. Truth be told, and you can ask Nikki this. I sit on the edge of the bed every morning at about 3:30, and I say these exact words. I don't feel like doing this shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I promise you, I do this every single morning. right? And now what I'm doing is programming my mind and programming my body to say, you know what, we don't feel like doing this. We don't want to get up at 3:30 and fix your food and get on the treadmill at 4 a.m. and do an hour worth of cardio and still train people right after that and then drive all over Houston and then train other people. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I understand the results that it's going to give me. I do not like doing cardio every single day, but I know I have to do it. That's part of my plan. I wake up every single morning around 3:30, sometimes 4 o'clock. Sometimes I rush. I'm not gonna lie. On days I'll be like, look, I'm just gonna wake up at 3:55 and rush downstairs and get on the treadmill. Sometimes I do it, but most time I get up at 3:30 and I just sit at the edge of the bed and I'll be like, I don't feel like doing this shit. I don't feel like doing it, but I get up and I do it anyway. So now my brain is programmed to just get up and do it. I promise you, I beat my alarm clock sometime. And I promise this is why I keep telling people like success is just habits done over and over and over, doing things that you don't want to do. That's all success is. So when I say I'm a life and success coach, that's what I be meaning. It's like, no, I'm just programming you to do the thing that you don't really want to do so you can get the results that you want. You want to lose weight? I'll sit there and listen to you for 5 minutes, be like, Ricky, I don't feel like doing it. Man, my life sucks. This happened, that happened. I'll be like, oh man, hey, I understand. I empathize with you. I feel you, but you're still gonna do this workout. What's going on, Joycelyn? You know what I mean? I'll tell you, hey, tell me about your day. Bring it on. I can take it. Trust me, I'm a sponge. I'll listen and I'm a vault. I'll keep all your personal information quiet. By the time you're done, I'll say this. Hey, I know you're going through a lot right now, but you're still going to get this workout in. Because that's how you program your mind and body to keep going no matter what. What's going on, Shauna? You program your mind and body to keep going no matter what. Everybody has something that they're going through. I have something I'm going through. I share it periodically, but I also say that I'm going to do this workout no matter what. I'm going to eat right no matter what, because I know what happens when I stick to doing that over and over and over. I look better. I feel better. I feel successful. I feel like I beat myself. My book is called Winning the Battle Against Yourself. Where my book at? Oh. You know, my book is literally called Winning the Battle Against Yourself, right? I practice what I preach, y'all. And how do I win the battle against myself? I do the things I don't want to do. I do the things I don't want to do over and over and over and over until I get the results that I want. Same thing with money. It's like, you know what? No, I know for a fact I'm about to hit an M next year. I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to do it. Okay. I understand what it takes to increase my value and have things that make me money while I sleep. My book, my supplements, my coaching programs. These are things that continue to make you money while you sleep. So I tell people this all the doggone time. It's like, yeah, if you really want to hit an M, man, create the value, create the product, create the thing that people want, and it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So my mindset, again, read the book. I talk about my life. I talk about where I come from. That guy is strong, man. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Water Pump. At the time I wrote this book, I was I was at odds in. I'm not gonna lie, because the first chapter of this book is extremely controversial, and I'm explaining this real quick because, hey, Christina, when I wrote this book, I wrote it with the intent of venting and expressing myself. You know, it'll be titled a self-help book, but it was more so I need to get some shit out of my mind and just put it on paper and then see it. So it could be like, yo, this is my thoughts. The first chapter is extremely controversial because I talk about religion, talk about spirituality. I talk about people with their lies they tell themselves. I talk about the internal battles that we all face and nobody faces, how to face your demons. It's uncomfortable. And it was uncomfortable for me, which is why I know I have to do it. And that's why I always say, do the thing that makes you uncomfortable until the thing that makes you uncomfortable feels natural. I just do it over and over and over. I don't, believe it or not, I don't even like reading. I don't like reading, but I make myself read. I don't believe it or not. I make myself read at least not even a chapter. I make myself read at least a page a day from any book that I want. You know what I'm saying? But saying that to say is this: I don't lie to myself. I quit lying to myself a long time ago, and I take intentional cheat days. Okay, if I know for a fact that I'm feeling like shit, for lack of better term. Look, I'm tired. I'm tired of eating the same food every single day. My body's weak. I work all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And I want to have a hamburger, some French fries, and some pizza and some cheesecake. I'm not going to sit back and act like I don't want it. But what I will do is plan for it. And I tell all my clients this. I say, hey, look, before you completely just throw the meal plan out, before you completely just go to shit, and then like I couldn't help it. It was Tuesday at 7 p.m. and I couldn't help it. I just had to have the food. I'm like, how about we just plan for it? I need you to tough this thing out for 5 to 6 days. And on Saturday, have your intentional cheat meal. Have it on purpose. Don't accidentally do it. Don't be like, I couldn't take it. I had to have it. I'm like, no, man, tough that shit out. Tough it out. So when I have my days, I do it on purpose. I had one this Sunday. Yeah. I had a long, if anybody knows me, you've been following me for a while. Like I said, one of my biggest problems is I work every single day and I don't take days off. And I'm working on that. You know, even with my mentor group, we talk about, Ricky, you got to take some time off. You got to take a day off to heal and recover so you can be better. And I've been working on that, right? Sounds crazy to say that's something I'm working on, but it is something I'm working on. And so now that I did that, and I said on Sunday, I'm going to sit back, do absolutely nothing, mindlessly scroll through social media, watch a bunch of random movies, eat some pizza, have a hamburger, have some fries. I'm going to do it on purpose. You know what I mean? I did it on purpose. Did I feel bad? Absolutely not. You only feel bad about something when you did it when you didn't want to do it, right? I'm talking about like unconsciously doing stuff, right? So I did it on purpose. And I was like, I had my moment. I ate my food and I'm good. On to the next thing. Monday, I was right back on it. What's going on, Cover Girl? I'm actually about to hop off. It's funny how people hop on when you're about to hop off, but I do that intentionally. I say, I am going to have the crappiest meal today. I'm going to eat my burger. I'm going to eat my pizza. I'm going to have my French fries. I'm going to have a piece of cheesecake. I'm doing it on purpose. And after that, I'm going right back to my meal plan. But I did it on purpose. So when people be, again, we're talking about people who lie to themselves about things. Even throughout the week, when I ask my clients, I say, hey, what'd you eat today? Oh, I stuck to the plan. I stuck to the plan. And at the end of the week, and I check your measurements, I check your weight, I take a look at your pictures. I'm like, there's no way in the world you gained 3 pounds if you stuck to that meal plan. There's no way in the world. Oh, it was just water weight. No, I'm sorry. No, that particular plan doesn't make sense unless you have some type of serious medical condition, like you have hypothyroid, something like that. You know, that's the only time that would actually happen. So, like, don't lie to yourself. Just tell me the truth. Be like, oh man, okay. I have a bunch of people. They be like, I messed up, man. I couldn't have it. The kids was home. I bought them some pizza, and I had a couple of slices. Thank you. That's all you had to say. I'm not mad at you. I just want you to be honest and tell the truth. So that means I tell people to tell me the truth on purpose. So if you mess up and I put your plan together and you say Tuesday night, 7 p.m., I had pizza with the kids, we was out, I had a couple of drinks or whatever. I'm like, just tell me that, man. Trust me, I still want you to get the results. Just tell me that. Because the next day, I may have you do a little bit of extra cardio and I may cut your carbs the next day because you got to offset that. And that way you'll still get some type of results. See, I have the numbers already in my head and on your plan, so you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing as well. So when I be telling people you're lying to yourself, if you follow the plan and don't lie to yourself, you will get the results. But if you lie to yourself, only thing you're doing is rejecting results. That's the only thing you're doing. All right. That's in everything you're doing. It's not just in fitness. It's in your relationship. It's in your money. It's to yourself. It's in everything you do. Don't lie to yourself about nothing. Because the only thing you're doing is telling your mind that you don't believe the shit that you say. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even believe your own self. So when you say you go do something, your body's like, please, you ain't gonna do that. You know? So at the end of the day, if you're honest with yourself, on your fitness journey, on your life, with your money, you're going to get the results. Embrace the process. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to nobody else. If you need somebody to hold you accountable, somebody to point you in the right direction, that's what I'm really, really good at. Okay. We're going to have fun, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I might be a little sarcastic, but you're going to get the results. All right. So make sure you follow me. I will follow you back as long as you have good content. Y'all have an amazing night, and I'll see y'all next week. Actually, I may see y'all Thursday night. All right. Take care. Ugh.